Hey, Captain Logos here, preacher at large, teaching the word, inspiring, 3 minutes at a time, coming to you from El Dorado Springs, Missouri. Hey, was reading Isaiah this morning and reread Isaiah 53. And if you know anything about the Bible, then you know Isaiah 53 is all about the Savior, Jesus Christ. Right in the middle of the Old Testament, there's this prophecy of the coming one and how he would suffer and how he would be uncomely, he wouldn't be good to look upon, he would be despised, downtrodden, right? The suffering Savior. And what you need to realize is Isaiah is a prophet to the nation of Israel during their time of captivity, just before and through and during. Now Isaiah is all doom and gloom. Pretty much most of Isaiah is doom and gloom because of the failure of the Hebrew people, the nation of Israel, to follow God's laws, His ways, and His word. And it was their downfall. And don't think for a minute that the United States can't fall once we get too far down this road that we're traveling. Yeah. God sustains nations. He puts those in and rises up. And when we rebel against God, yeah, we're going to find out on the other end of this that it probably wasn't too good. But in the midst of all of that, here's what I want to remind you today. In the midst of all that, Isaiah 53 pops up, and while it's all about the suffering Savior died so that we could live, and so that we could have life, and that we could have life more abundantly. And in the midst of all the junk that was going on, God said there's hope. So I want to remind you today that I know there's a lot going on in most people's lives, and things are happening, and people's lives are on the line, their jobs are on the line. Life is just happening all around, all the time. But even in the midst of all the junks happening in your life, I want to remind you there's hope in Jesus Christ, that He will come through if you just rely on Him. Now, put your face in the Bible.